Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. As you might have seen, Target have had a mini launch. They've brought out 2 new sets of darts and some new stems. They've sent me all the items from this mini launch, so I will be reviewing the darts, the Phil Taylor endorsed Power series. Very nice darts they are as well. But in this video, I'm going to be looking at the new stems, and these are the Pro Grip Evo stems. Now, they come in 5 colours, but the colours for the stems are governed by the base. So these ones have got the silver base, but they've got the white top. I'll explain in a second why that's relevant. So you've got the silver, red, blue, black, and the best colour ever, which is green. You all know that green is my favourite colour. Now, the tops are replaceable. So even though they're the silver, the tops are white. So you can buy the tops in packs of 9. So there's the tops for the green, and that's the white. So they come in 5 colours in the tops, pretty much the same as I said, but instead of silver, it's white. So the length of the stems is governed by the length of the base. So you've got a short, intermediate and medium. All the tops that fit on the bases are the same length, but I guess you can intermix the colours, so you could have the green with the silver or whatever you want, so you can mix them, match them if you want. Now the stems, like I said, they're in packs of 3 and they retail for £2.95, which is quite a bit more than the standard Pro Grip stems, which I think are around about £1. And the packs of 9 are also £2.95. But I guess the good thing is that because the bases are made of aluminium, they should last a while, and it's only the tops that you're going to be replacing. So I'm not sure if the idea behind these is to reduce wastage. That may be one part of it, because you're not throwing the base away, you're just throwing the top away. So that could be one reason why they've come out with these, but I think the other reason is the fact that the bases have got a radial groove grip. So for players that like to grip the bottom of the stem, it gives you some grip. And if you're a fan of the Pro Grip stems, then you'll probably be happy about that. So I will put the dimensions of the bases on the screen at some point, but for now we'll have a close look at them, and I'll see if I've got some. I should have some in the drawer of the normal Pro Grip stems, and we'll compare them. So let's check them out. So you can see a bit better now. These are all the colours available. All I've got is the short stems though, and when I've checked on the Target site, the measurements are not a direct comparison to the Pro Grip normal stems. I've got a short here, but when you look at the measurements, the short is 34mm in normal, but in the Pro Grip Evo it's 37.7, so it's closer to the normal short plus, and I haven't got any of them. So I can't do a direct compare. So the closest match is the short Evo is closest to the short plus. The intermediate Evo is probably closest to the normal intermediate, and obviously the medium closest to the medium, but there is a slight fraction of a difference. The medium is 0.3 of a millimeter shorter on the Evo, and the intermediate is kind of in between the intermediate and the intermediate plus. A little bit confusing, but there you go. You can interchange the colours if you want, but we'll have a close look at the green ones. Right, so here's a quick close look. So as you can see, what's handy is the alloy bases have got a rubber o-ring on, so that should help keep it tight into your barrel. And like I said, the tops are removable. Now, you may be thinking, like I was thinking, that having 2 things that come loose may be annoying if they come loose while you're playing, but I think they're actually quite tight when you put them on the dart. So here's a barrel, my old Target sprints, in case anyone's asking. well used, these great darts, but no longer made. I'll stick a flight on. As you know, the Pro Grip stems hold your flights rather well, but I think these little rings are a little bit too flimsy. But there you go. Now I'm just going to try and twist it. Right, so that's getting a little bit tighter. I think that's as tight as I can get it. Now, yeah, so it takes a fair bit of effort to unscrew it. So I don't think it's going to come loose any worse than it would a normal stem. But I'm going to hold the base and try see if the top comes loose. And now the base is turning. I can't hold it any tighter. My fingers are hurting. Wait, let's give it another go. So I'm just trying to simulate what might happen when the darts are knocking the flights and twisting it. No, it's actually holding it really tight. So unless you don't tighten it on good enough, I can't see that top coming loose. So that's a good thing. But like I said, if you want, you could. I don't even can get it off now. I think I've tightened it too much. Wait there. I'm not going to use my teeth like I did before, and I can't remember where. I think it was the first time I did the swish points and I broke my tooth. Right, I've got it done now. So it certainly had a tight hold. Now the rings come off, but it doesn't really matter. So screw that back on. Like I said, you don't have to go with like for like colours. You could mix and match if you want. I don't really think that's the purpose of them. Like, I think the real purpose is for people who like to grip the base of the stem. But like I said, I haven't got a direct comparison, so there's not much point in comparing it to the stem that I have, because they're the short, and like I said, these are closer to the short plus, but I will give them a quick weigh for you. So just in case you're interested, the weight of the Pro Grip Evo shorts is 1.23 gram. I'll give a couple of throws just for the sake of trying it from there. Alright, I'm going to have a couple of throws from the base of the stem just for the sake of experimenting. It feels weird holding it there already before I've even thrown it. Oh, that is just too weird. How people throw it from there, I have no idea. Maybe if you got long fingers it might help. Oh, that one actually flew really smooth, but nowhere near the target. One more go from there. I would say if I was giving it a rating on grip level, maybe around about 4.5 to 5. But the stem is so... Oh, I got a treble five champion. The stem is so thin anyway that I think that's partly the reason why I don't feel the grip as much there. It's not like gripping the barrel where you got some thickness. With that section there, you're tapering into a thin stem, but I don't really know how much grip people might need if they're gripping it there. So anyway, that'll do for that. There's not much point in throwing them any further. They just perform like the normal Pro Grip stems. They don't really make your darts fly any different. So like I said, if you grip the base of the stem and you need a bit of grip, that's fine. You might fancy them if you're a fan of the Pro Grip stems, and also you might like the idea of the alloy bottoms being more permanent than the tops and just being able to replace the tops. That's the only two things I can think of really. Or you might just like the look of them. Actually, they do look nice in the green. Anyway, that's enough of that. So I'll leave you with the gallery, but it's only a very short gallery, and it's going to be the dimensions from the Target website, but I'll add the length of the top because I don't think it tells you that on the Target site. And I'll just put a couple of pictures of my own as well so you can have a look at them. If it's something that you like the idea of, or if you get a chance to try them and you want to give some feedback, put it in the comments below because it does help other people. Well, I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.